The buffalo, a majestic creature of the grasslands, has captivated human imagination for centuries. These powerful bovine animals symbolize strength, resilience, and the untamed spirit of the wild. From the sweeping plains of North America to the lush wetlands of Asia, buffaloes have played a crucial role in shaping ecosystems and influencing human cultures. Their presence enriches the biodiversity of their habitats and provides essential resources for many communities. Buffaloes are integral to the health and balance of their ecosystems. They graze on grasses, shaping the landscape and influencing plant diversity. Their grazing patterns can even help prevent wildfires by reducing fuel loads. Moreover, their wallowing behavior creates microhabitats that benefit other species. Beyond their ecological importance, buffaloes hold deep cultural significance for many indigenous peoples. For Native American tribes, the buffalo was a sacred animal, providing food, clothing, shelter, and tools. Overhunting and habitat loss have brought some populations to the brink of extinction. By understanding the threats they face and supporting conservation initiatives, we can ensure that the majestic buffalo continues to roam the earth. The term buffalo is often used to describe two distinct types of bovine animals, the American bison and the water buffalo. The American bison is native to North America, while the water buffalo originates from Asia. The American bison, often simply called the buffalo, is a symbol of the American West. It is further classified into two subspecies, the plains bison and the wood bison. The plains bison, smaller and more numerous, once roamed the vast grasslands in massive herds. The wood bison, larger and shaggier, inhabits the boreal forests of Canada and Alaska. The water buffalo, on the other hand, is native to Asia and is domesticated for agricultural purposes in many parts of the world. There are two main types of water buffalo, the river buffalo and the swamp buffalo. Differentiating between these species is crucial for conservation efforts. Buffaloes are impressive creatures possessing unique physical attributes. American bison have massive humped shoulders and thick shaggy coats. Their fur provides insulation during harsh winters. Both males and females possess horns. Water buffalo have a streamlined body with shorter legs. Their horns are longer and more curved. Adaptations reflect their semi-aquatic lifestyle. Buffaloes are highly social animals living in complex herds with intricate social structures. These herds can range in size from a few dozen individuals to thousands depending on the species and environmental conditions. Within these herds, there is a distinct social hierarchy with dominant individuals leading the group and protecting the younger members. Communication within the herd is essential for maintaining social order and coordinating activities. Buffaloes communicate through a variety of vocalizations, including bellows, grunts, and snorts. They also use body language, such as pawing the ground, raising their tails, and headbutting to convey messages to other members of the herd. The social structure of the herd provides numerous benefits, including protection from predators and increased access to resources. By living in large groups, buffaloes can more effectively defend themselves against predators like wolves and bears. The herd also provides social support and learning opportunities for young buffaloes. Calves learn essential survival skills from their mothers and other adult members of the herd. The strong bonds within the herd provide a sense of security and belonging. Buffaloes inhabit a variety of ecosystems, from vast grasslands to dense forests and wetlands. American bison are primarily found in North America, while water buffalo are native to Asia and have been introduced to other parts of the world. American bison historically roamed the Great Plains of North America from Canada to Mexico. Today, their range is more restricted, with populations primarily found in national parks and protected areas. Water buffalo, on the other hand, are adapted to a more aquatic lifestyle. They are found in wetlands, swamps, and river valleys throughout Asia. They are also prevalent in domesticated settings where they are used for agricultural purposes. The distribution of buffalo species is influenced by a variety of factors, including climate, vegetation, and the presence of predators. American bison prefer open grasslands with access to water sources, while water buffalo require access to water for wallowing and regulating their body temperature. Habitat loss and fragmentation are major threats to buffalo populations. Protecting and restoring buffalo habitats is essential for their long-term survival. Buffaloes play a crucial role in maintaining the health and balance of their ecosystems. As large herbivores, they influence plant communities through their grazing patterns. Their presence can shape the landscape, promote plant diversity, and even create microhabitats that benefit other species. Grazing by buffaloes helps to control the growth of dominant plant species, allowing other plants to thrive. This promotes greater plant diversity, which in turn supports a wider range of animal life. Their grazing activities also help to recycle nutrients back into the soil, enriching the ecosystem. Buffalo wallowing behavior creates depressions in the ground that collect water. These small pools provide breeding grounds for amphibians and attract insects that serve as food for birds and other animals. Buffalo dung provides a valuable source of nutrients for insects, fungi, and other decomposers. These organisms break down the dung, releasing nutrients back into the soil, which in turn supports plant growth. The presence of buffaloes can even influence fire regimes. By grazing on grasses, they reduce fuel loads, which can help to prevent large-scale wildfires. Despite their resilience and adaptability, buffalo populations face a number of significant threats. Habitat loss and fragmentation are major threats to both American bison and water buffalo. As human populations expand and land use changes, buffalo habitats are increasingly being converted to agricultural land or urban developments. This loss of habitat reduces the available resources and increases competition between individuals. Fragmentation also isolates populations, making them more vulnerable to disease and genetic bottlenecks. Disease outbreaks can have devastating impacts on buffalo populations. Diseases like brucellosis, bovine tuberculosis, and malignant edema can spread rapidly through herds, causing widespread mortality. Climate change poses a growing threat to buffalo populations. Changes in temperature and precipitation patterns can alter vegetation communities, impacting food availability and habitat suitability. Poaching and illegal hunting also pose a threat to some buffalo populations. Protecting buffalo populations requires international cooperation and community involvement. Numerous conservation efforts are underway to protect buffaloes and restore their populations. Habitat restoration is key to buffalo conservation. Creating corridors connects fragmented populations, maintaining genetic diversity. Disease management is critical. Quarantine and vaccination programs control disease outbreaks. Community engagement is vital. Sustainable land management and responsible tourism benefit buffaloes and communities. Translocation helps establish new populations and restore genetic diversity. Beyond their ecological importance, buffaloes hold deep cultural significance for many communities. For Native American tribes, the buffalo was a sacred animal, providing food, clothing, shelter, and tools. Even today, the buffalo remains a powerful symbol of cultural heritage. Efforts to restore buffalo populations are about cultural revitalization. The future of buffalo populations depends on continued conservation efforts and a global commitment to their preservation. Protecting and expanding existing buffalo habitats is crucial for ensuring their long-term viability. This involves creating protected areas, restoring degraded habitats, and managing land use practices to minimize human impact. Disease management remains a critical challenge for buffalo conservation. Implementing effective quarantine and vaccination programs is essential for controlling and preventing disease outbreaks. Adapting to the impacts of climate change is a growing concern for buffalo conservation. Understanding how climate change will affect buffalo habitats and developing strategies to mitigate these impacts is crucial for their long-term survival. Continued community engagement is essential for the success of buffalo conservation efforts. Working with local communities to develop sustainable land management practices and promote responsible tourism can benefit both buffalo populations and local livelihoods. Empowering local communities to take ownership of conservation initiatives is key to ensuring their long-term sustainability. Community involvement is crucial for fostering a sense of stewardship and ensuring the long-term success of conservation efforts. The majestic buffalo, a symbol of strength and resilience, deserves our protection. From North America to Asia, these creatures play a vital role in their ecosystems. Their future depends on our collective action. Protecting buffalo ensures the health of their ecosystems. Support conservation efforts for a better future. Contribute, advocate, and make conscious choices. Every action can make a difference. Join the call to action to protect the majestic buffalo.